tour. So this is the beautiful room, stateroom 12116. So deck 12, room 116. A quick walkthrough. This is the view. There you have it. So yeah, that is the room. Really beautiful. Yeah, so let's start from the parts of the room that I like the most. So that's kind of like first impression, but let's take a good look at everything now. So what really stand out for me is the neutrals and the patterns in the room. You'll notice the room is mostly this kind of neutral color, and then it has this kind of like red orange kind of accent in the room. Really like that. It's something, actually it's like a feature or a theme across the whole ship. You'll notice that all of Celebrity Beyond has this theme of neutrality. A lot of neutrals all throughout the corridors, common areas, restaurants, you name it. And then each area kind of has its own accent, whether it's a blue, a green, orange, etc. Notice that also, the art is kind of nice. The room on a whole, as you can see, has this kind of modern feel to it. So I really like that part about the room. Another thing that I like, which isn't just about the room, it's also part of the experience, right, is you get these little newspaper booklets, I guess, for each day. So we're currently on day 2, and it gives you a breakdown of the activities that are lined up for that day, like a nice little summary, right? It really is pretty much the same information that you can find in the Celebrity app. For example, you see, like, you have a morning breakdown, you have afternoon, you have evening. But it's nice to have, because let's say your phone isn't plugged in, you don't have a lot of charge, or let's say you don't feel like going into the app, you have everything on paper right here already, like the whole day, all the activities, etc. So I actually really like that. Another thing that's really interesting, so for this voyage, there's like a tropical storm or some kind of weather feature happening close to Cayman. So we're not actually going to Cayman. That's not gonna be one of the ports that we visit, even though it was supposed to be. So instead of the day that we're supposed to go to Cayman, now we're going to Nassau, right? And they gave you a whole light breakdown, of the change and explanation why, and all this other stuff that I'll cover in another video. But I thought it's cool that they have everything already organized for you, so you have it on paper. So yeah, then of course there's like a lot of other magazines and all this other stuff, like if you want to buy jewelry, etc. This was complimentary. It's like a little necklace, I guess, from this onboard what you call that, jewelry store. So very cool. This is the card holder, right, for your pass for your room key. So come in here, also kind of cool. Sorry. Some other things, like in terms of first impressions and things that will really stand out to you, other than the obvious fact that the room is just designed really nicely, right? The look and feel of the room is nice. Some other things that are not so obvious that I think it's worth noting. This is not just in the room, but this is all across the ship. You have these little signs all around, and let me tell you, it's worth reading the signs. So for example, where it says please step up here, I actually tripped because I didn't read the sign. Right, so this is the entrance to the bathroom. Let's flip that on. Yeah, and you can see like it's on a different level. So I'm thinking I'm not the first person to trip on that little entrance step. When you close the door, of course, for people who are stupid like myself, careful step down, right? Just in case you forgot. I'll give you a little view of the bathroom in a little bit, but before I do that, let's go out to the infinite balcony area. So you'll notice that, let me back up for a second. So the balcony, the way that the room is designed, it's almost as though it's a part of the room. It gives you this feel as though it's not separate, right? So that's called the infinite balcony. We come out here. Now, my first day I did not read the instructions. These instructions are really helpful. So the first time I actually tried to do this room tour, I could not figure out how to get this balcony window down, right? But if you read the instructions, it's pretty simple, right? The ones on the right, which are over here, those are for the window. Ones on the left is for the blinds. So yeah, reading is important. So if we want to get the window down, there you go. Now you can hear the ocean and you can look outside. Now when I booked this room, I had no clue that there's a little bit of an obstruction. So that's something that I will also try to cover in a different video. But I can tell you, it's not every balcony that is going to have this kind of view experience, right? Some of them will not have any obstruction around. That's just a feature of this room. We've been noticing that up here, we tend to find some little birds. Like earlier this morning, there are these yellow birds up there kind of like catching a ride. It's really random. Anyway, so that's how you operate the balcony window, if we want to call it that. So let's just get it back down. Oh, wrong way. Let's get it up. And we're done. Cool. So the other thing that I think is worth talking about is all the options that you have for storage in here. So I'm going to try my best to go through each one by one. But this one is not so obvious, right? So again, you talk about design, like you don't even know there's like storage compartments here. Up top, this is a wireless access point. They have these in every room all across the ship. There's no expectation that you have to like interact with this. This is just making sure that you have Wi-Fi connectivity. Storage again. This is a little like laundry receipt or laundry card that I guess you can submit to the stateroom attendant if you want your laundry done. Storage again. Storage. Close that. If you open over here, storage again, right? These are binoculars. This is a little laundry bag. You have 2 umbrellas and storage again. So every balcony stateroom doesn't have these little amenities. So the reason we have what do you call these, umbrellas and these binoculars is because it's a concierge class room. So you get a couple treats here and there. I really like this coral kind of art piece. It is really cool. But again, you notice no color, neutral. This is a card for our stateroom attendant Newman. Cool dude. But yeah, let's keep on the theme of storage. So again, storage, clothes, bunch of hangers. We had one. Hey, what's up?
Hey, this for you.
What's this?
The canapé is the afternoon snack before you're going for it.
All right, thank you. Bye bye. Wow. All right. Well. So this is some afternoon snack thing. Ah, very cool. All right. I guess this is also another treat because it's concierge class. I don't know. Was not expecting that, but yeah. Back to storage. So, standard, safe, digital. Yep. Storage. Storage again. So something that I noticed that I think is also worth saying. So Natalie had mentioned that this room is a little bit smaller than the balcony room that we got on board the Independence. I don't remember if it was a special type of balcony stateroom, but we noticed that there was a little less space overall when we compared this concierge class room to the one that we had, well, not concierge, but the room that we had on board the Symphony. I don't know if I said Independence, but the Symphony. And because the room is smaller, there's also a little less storage. Nevertheless, I think it's a lot of storage, right? Because even if we close right here, yeah, you look around here, storage again, right? You can turn the suitcase that way, more storage, right? There's storage under the couch if you need it. Like I have my backpack there. And then there's more storage right here. So storage here, storage again, more storage. So this isn't storage, this is like a little mini bar thing. You have Tito's, Coke Zero, Heineken, and what looks like white and red wine. Oh, there you go. So yeah, 2 bottles of Evian. We actually opened that one already. But yeah, the drinks are not included. So if you have any of the drinks, you will have to pay for it. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you should keep in mind is this little box feature here is for where the outlets are. So 220, 110 volts, and your general USBs. Something to note, it's USB, not USB-C. So if you have a new iPhone, or if a lot of the technology that you're bringing with you, a lot of those gadgets are USB-C, just keep in mind that the room doesn't come with native USB-C outlets, right? It's USB, so you just have to plug in from there to another USB-C connector, or use like a regular block for USB-C. But yeah, this is kind of cool because if you want, you put the block in, then you have the line coming through here to your device, or if you want, you could plug your device in here, leave it in the box, and now everything looks neat. So kind of cool. The other thing, of course, which I haven't spoken about at all, which is really important, is the bed. The bed is very firm. The quality of the pillowcases is really nice, right? It feels like very good texture. All around it is just very nice quality. The same for the sheets. The mattress again is firm. And in terms of like the size, I don't know if it's, I don't remember if it's king or queen or what, but I want to say it might be 2 twin beds put together. You know what, don't quote me on that. What I'll do is I'll put maybe like a screenshot or a link to however the bed assemblies is for this concierge classroom. But if you wanted like an idea, just a general idea of the size of the bed. I'm 6'2", and yeah, whew, this is me on the bed, right? So I'm maybe not bigger than the bed, I guess, or not longer. The bed is a little bit bigger than me. So yeah, straighten it back up, make it look nice. So yeah, that's the bed. It's a nice bed. I mean, I'm not the pickiest bed person. I like my mattress to be kind of firm. But yeah, it's really aesthetically pleasing. One of the things that I failed to like talk about too is, hold on, let's get the camera. Here we go. Hold on, camera, come on. There we go. So this, you're able to control the whole room, like a lot of the features. So like the thermostat is here for the AC. You can change the lights. And now we have light. And that's turning on like this lamp. Yeah. Lamps up there, lights. There's a light here. There's a light here. Right? There's lights everywhere. And you can basically control all of these lights, all of these light fixtures from this little interface here. So that is for, I think, daytime. This is in between. Now the lights get dim. You know? Very cool. And then if you don't want any light, you just touch that one. Now we have no light. So the other options you have is for controlling the blinds from this whole little module. Let's say you're going to sleep. Touch that button for sleep. Here we go. Yeah. And that's that. Now, remember what I showed you earlier. You can control all of that from out here on the balcony area as well. So let's say I close the blinds from all the way over there. Now I can come over here and get the blinds back up. Let there be light.
Two hours later.
Alright, all done. There's also this little button for light on the balcony. So, boom again. Nice. And lights off. Yeah, so fixture, outlet here. Two USBs again, not USB-C but USB. Phone if you need to call. Storage again. Storage under your bed if you need to. There's a TV, of course. And I'd say that's basically it. So this is the room more or less. The TV is nice. You know. But yeah, chair if you wanna sit and write or do whatever. You have this little desk as well. Oh, bathroom. Last but not least, let's turn the light on. Alright, so bathroom. So yeah, just a lot of spots for you to put stuff, like these are toilets, a glass, you know, put more stuff. All of these little bathroom amenities are from this company. So this is soap. Again, you know, more little things like this. Don't put any trash down the toilet. The shower is pretty roomy. You have that same neutral kind of vibe going on, right? This has a nice little faux marble feel. The shower fixtures, nice, but nothing too special, I don't think. Shampoo, body wash, conditioner. There we go. And the one thing I would say, this space is really good. So you have this little curvature thing here, which gives you maybe like 2 more feet of space, which is nice. I don't feel too cramped in the shower. The shower pressure is also really good. But yeah, this is the bathroom, you know, nice little picture on the wall. Again, neutral, right? Black and white, like not no color thing. But yeah, that is the room. That is the bathroom. I like it. It's not super big, but it's not super small, you know what I mean? Just right. More storage. Outlet, towels, trash. There you go. And yeah, that is the room tour. Say bye.